Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to do a quick review of my new crossbow that I've recently made. I finished it off, this morning actually. So I'm going to shoot, I'll go through how I made it first and then I'll do a few shots. Alright, so this bit here is just quite a thick bit of wood that I found in the garage, and I cut a little slot out of it, so I kind of cut the side off bit, like got to about there, and then just chopped down. Then I sanded it so they had like a bit of like an L shape, just cut out of it. And then what I did was I got two little rectangles of MDF, and then I glued and pinned them into the side, and I drilled a hole through them, one here and then one at the other side of this part, and then I wrapped a lot of rubber bands through them, and then I put a nail on each side to keep them in place. And then this is the trigger mechanism all here basically. These two parts are just two bits of softwood drilled. I've screwed them in with screws, and I've glued them as well with wood glue to make it strong. And then this is the little trigger that I've made. This thing in the middle is a dowel, and it's just gone through the dowel so that it can move. And these two are really strong because they've been glued and screwed into there, like I said, so there can be a lot of force pulling this, and these won't move. And then basically I just put tape over it because you could see where the screws have been. So I put a bit of wood filler over it to keep it a bit stronger and just to fill up the holes, and then put tape over it to make it look nicer so that you don't see all the holes and just wood filler and stuff like that, so it's quite strong. And this I cut out with a coping saw, just basic design really. You can just see how it's made. And then this is the don't know what you call this part, but it's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll just hold it up and then just get the camera, and then with tension this thing will bend. Like, that's just a bit of it. See, it will bend quite a lot. It'll go down to about, this thing here, I'll just put it down. This can go about to there, so it's got quite a lot of tension on it. It's really strong, this. And basically on this I've just drilled a hole through the tube and the wood, and then just put a big screw in it. And I think I'm gonna put some hot glue here and there in the gaps so that it doesn't spin, because even though it's locked in place really hard, eventually this might come up a bit and might get a bit wobbly, so I'm gonna do that soon. For now I just have a rubber band because I've just made it this morning, and I am gonna get one of them bungee things, like the thick elastic, and hook it onto here and then there. Or if I see some better elastic, I'll probably just buy it and then fix it on. For now I've just got a rubber band because it's the only thing I could really have actually. This is a long rubber band, just cut it in half and then tied it to both ends, and then there's another one here connected, and it's got a bit of tape wrapped around it on the end to make like a little slot where the arrow can go. So to load it, the only thing you do is take the rubber band part and then pull it back and hook it on here, like so, and that'll stay there. And then because the rubber band's here, you can push this down and then it releases it, because obviously it's touching this a bit, so when you push that down it touches this bit of wood here, and then goes up a bit, and then it just comes off really. and that's the purpose of the rubber bands, because they keep it from, well, if the rubber bands weren't there, it just, when you push it just stay there, and there'd be no pushing, it'd all be gravity, so the rubber band keeps it up, so that's quite useful. And yeah, that's before, when I drilled these holes, well, the rubber band was too low, so I put some dowels here and just pinned them with nails, and then so that it made the rubber band higher, so that, because it wasn't pushing it back up, so now it does. And yeah, I just sanded it, and then I'm going to do a shooting test, but I will do another video of when I get some better elastic. But today I'm going to be shooting that orange box. It's just a little box of chocolates, well, matchmakers, I think. And I just squashed it for the fun of it, but there's still a few chocolates in there, I think. But yeah, so I'm going to shoot that, and it's got the big B&Q box at the back of it, in case it goes through and damages it. But for now, I'm just going to shoot these skewers. It's 3 of them, and they're just taped together. Then I've cut, I don't know if you can see that, but I can't make it to focus, but I've got a bit of a groove in there. Yeah, you can't see that, but there's a groove in it, and so it kind of slots in. So basically, when I load it, I just pull this back. It's got quite a lot of tension on now, so then I just clip it over there, and then that just goes there. Just hooks into place there, and you just basically pick it up or something, and then it's a bit near, so I'll just move back a bit. Sorry about this. Just got a few tools behind me actually, so I'll pull this back a bit so it's a bit further away. Obviously it's only about a metre away, but for now, I mean, I think I am going to put a handle on the side of it to, I'll just grade it. And the good thing about it is that when you move this side to side, it moves the arrow, so you can control like the angle of the arrow if it's not in position. So that's pretty good. Alright, it's just come out. I'll just put it back in. Okay, so I'll just put it on the ground so I've got more of an accurate shot, because I've got the camera in my hand. It's a bit awkward. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, all I'll do is push this down basically, and then this red tape with a rubber band in it just flips up and that shoots. So I'll just get it aimed, and then 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a look at the damage. Probably won't be that big. Oh, it didn't do much actually. Do it again and see what happens. So, pull this back, hook that on, hook that up, and whenever you're ready you can just fire it. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that did a bit of damage. It's stuck in the box, so that's still in there. Didn't go through the other side, but there is a few chocolates inside and some paper that I put in there. So yeah. By the way, the paper was black in there, in case you didn't see that. But yeah, that's my homemade crossbow. I will be doing another video of when it's got like a bungee on it from there to there, and it should be a lot powerfuler, and I will have a handle on it about there, maybe a bit nearer, I don't know, and I'll probably upgrade it a few bits, and I might even paint it. I'm not sure, probably won't actually, because I like the colour of the wood. But yeah, so comment if you want, or things that you want me to make or do, or just give you tips, and I don't know, like it if you like it, and if you don't, then don't. Just do what you want, really. Obviously I'd like you to like it, but if you don't, then just press if you don't like it. Okay, so see you later, guys, and I'll be making, in about a couple of days, I'll probably be making another video of it. Okay, so see you later.